Hi, in this training video, I'm going to show you how you can use the WPeMatico WordPress plugin for your own WordPress blog or website. So right now we are already in the dashboard of our WordPress site. Now I already have this installed. As you can see on the hand side here, we already see the WPeMatico menu here. Now this will install as any regular WordPress plugin. Just click on add new and you upload it from your computer and then install it and activate it. And once it's activated, this menu will show up here. Now, let's focus on how you can use this. Now, there are two ways on how you can use the WordPress plugin. First is you can use this to grab the content of high authority websites. Any website that has an RSS feed, you can grab their content and excerpt of it, and you can use that authority content to provide value to your customers. All right, so let me show you how you can set up a campaign. Let's click on add new, and from here we simply add a campaign name that we want to use here. Let's say, for example, our campaign name is all about social media marketing. Let's type that in. And our campaign description is, let's say, for example, learn all about learn all about the latest and best news about social media marketing. All right, now we can add multiple news feeds as well here. So you can just choose one, or you can choose different feeds so that it's gonna mix and match the content all together. So let's say, for example, we're gonna look for a website that has an RSS feed. Where do we find that? All right, so you can simply do a Google search. Let's do a Google search right now. And what you can do is you can either type in the website's name. For example, you're gonna type in John Loomer, which is a very big authority on social media marketing, and we'll be able to find the RSS feed of that website. In our case, it's going to be John Loomer dot libsyn.com and /rss, and the RSS feed is going to look like just this. It's going to look like a directory, or it's going to look like just like a regular code, right? It's not going to make a lot of sense if you open it up, but once you copy the link of that RSS feed from your URL, for example, let's copy it and let's go to our WordPress site and paste the URL there, and we can check or click on the check this item if this works. And once we have a check mark there or a smiley, that means that's the correct RSS feed. All right, now the other way is you can go to YouTube and find the RSS feed of any channel that you want. So how do you find that? So first thing we need to do is look for a channel that we want to get content from. So let's do our example for John Loomer, for example. Let's try to see if he has a WordPress or open a YouTube channel. So in our case, we have that here. So we open up that YouTube channel. There we go. Go to channels. Oh, there we go. And we should see the user ID or the user channel here on the top, right? So in our case, it's going to be John Loomer. We can copy this one. And once we have copied the user ID or the channel ID of the channel we want to use, we simply either just, if you already know how the format looks like or the link looks like on YouTube, then you can just copy and paste and put in the URL or the user ID there. If you don't, you simply go back to SynRanker on your account, click on campaigns, click on create campaign, and from here, click on the help icon on the free feed URL space. So if you click that, it will show you the recommended formats for the URL on how you can use it. So in our case, for example, for this one, it's going to be youtube.com/user/user ID. So we're going to copy that one. We're going to create a new page or create a new tab, paste that there, and replace lad the user ID here with John Loomer, for example. We do press enter, and we can verify that this is working fine. All right. So next thing we need to do is we go back to the campaign section, click on another feed here, put the link there, and click if the item works. And now we have a check mark. We have a smiley. That means that's the correct link. Now we can focus on the auto posting. All right. So now you can choose the campaign format that you want. Now, it's best that not to mix video content with website content, right? So because if you're gonna be using YouTube videos, it's best to select the video section here for the campaign type, and the same thing with the standard website content, which is gonna be either standard, or you can use something like a quote or a link. All right, so it's best to break it down into different campaign types instead of just putting one campaign into different URLs with different types of content. All right. So from here, once we're happy, we simply click on publish. And now it's published. We can click on run now. And there we go. We've been able to quickly create 5 new posts, and it will show up here. Now you have new content on your website that's ready to go to provide value to your customers. And of course, you can also write down or create your own content to mix it up with the content that you're creating from authority websites.